let's talk some college football. On Monday night, the Indiana Hoosiers football team will face off with the University of Miami Hurricanes for college football's national championship. The quarterbacks for both teams actually played their high school football in Florida. But Monday's championship game will be the first time they have played one another in a game. And guess what? In Miami. I'm joined now by the high school coaches for both starting quarterbacks. David Dunn coached Indiana's Heisman-winning quarterback Fernando Mendoza in high school at Christopher Columbus High School in Miami. And also with me is Bobby Ramsey, who coached Miami Hurricane quarterback Carson Beck at Mandarin High School in Jacksonville, Florida. Great to see both of you.
Appreciate you having us.
And congratulations for having kind of this common thread in celebrating your star high school players. So Dave, you first, what has it been like for you to watch your former high school quarterback win the Heisman and now play for the national championship in his backyard?
It's been a great ride to watch the success that Fernando's had this year and have the ability to win the Heisman Trophy and cap an undefeated season and get a chance to play for the national championship in your own backyard. It's pretty surreal.
And so, Mendoza, is one of several former players of yours who will be playing in Monday's big game. So kind of give us a breakdown. Yes, he is, a standout. People are always watching the Heisman winner. But what about all of those players that you have a common, denominator and interest in?
We have 5 players who played at Columbus playing in the game, and Coach Cristobal, the head coach at Miami, and Coach Mirabal, the offensive line coach at Miami, both played at Columbus as well. And a lot of ties run deep. So, these guys, played with each other in high school, now get to play against each other for a national championship.
Incredible. And then, Bobby, you coached the Miami quarterback, Carson Beck, in high school in Jacksonville, and he started his college football career in Georgia, where he was part of 2 national championships. Will now attempt to, lead Miami to its first national championship in about 25 years. And I'm wondering, in high school, did you see that certain something in him and say, oh, he's going far, he's soaring? Or is this a big surprise to you or not?
It's definitely not a surprise. He led us to the only state championship in Mandarin high school history and in Jacksonville in the bigger school classifications. He set the state record for passing touchdowns in the state championship game as a junior that year. And there certainly was some growth. And even since then, obviously, you're going to have to continue to develop as a person and a player. And he's done that at the next level. But the traits were certainly there physically. His love of the game. I was fortunate to be able to coach Derrick Henry in high school. And that was something similar about the two of them and some other guys that have gone on to big things is they love football and the things that go into making themselves the best player they can become. He had those traits. So I'm not surprised he's in this situation at all.
And with the NFL draft right around the corner, too, I wonder, what are you thinking about, Bobby, as it pertains to Carson Beck and his aspirations beyond his college playing, championship?
Yeah, I think Carson's a guy that can go have a 10, 12-year, 15-year NFL career. I believe he's right there in the crop with any other quarterback that's coming out this year as far as who could go where and what kind of career they could have. I certainly think he has a lot of the physical traits that they look for in the NFL. And again, the off-field, the intangible piece as far as the love of the game I talked about earlier, but also the cerebral part, the studying, everything that goes into it. I think he's going to be really impressive for a lot of the teams when he gets in those meeting rooms and they go through the evaluation process.
There's a lot, there's so much interest in this game for a variety of reasons. And even, the governors of Florida and Indiana have a friendly wager now for the game. Indiana will send pork and sugar cream pie to Florida if Miami wins. Miami will send stone crabs and key lime pie to Indiana if they win. I know I didn't read that right because the pork and the pie together, that just doesn't sound right. But anyway, I just wonder if you would like to make now a friendly wager here. Dave, you first.
Yeah, I don't know. We could meet halfway at Buc-ee's with, up I-95, Coach, and we could the winner buys the other one whatever they want at Buc-ee's.
Oh, cute. Everybody loves Buc-ee's. And Bobby?
Well, I'll say this, Coach. I don't want to bet on anything involving pork and whatever that other thing was. I think either way.
I don't know what I said either.
I feel like if Florida wins, I think DeSantis still loses because I don't really think that sounds like a very good.
Yeah.
I don't think it sounds very fit. Even like stone crab and key lime pie. That sounds a little bit better. But yeah, we could meet halfway, and yeah, sure, we can swap up if we run into each other at a clinic. Maybe one of us buys the other one dinner, and we swap some stories.
Oh, that's fair enough. I love it.
Awesome.
Everybody's a winner here. Well, Dave Dunn, Bobby Ramsey, thank you so much. And I know you are going to be at the edge of your seats, in this game. It's so exciting. It's so exciting for so many reasons. So we're all celebrating all these incredible athletes who have made it to this championship and are all going to be doing their best. And thanks to you all for supporting these young men along the way.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be right back.
Thanks for having us.